Hello and welcome everybody back to the Dumbass class with me, Dyslexic Gamer, as we carry on our playthrough of Atom RPG. So, in the last episode we had found out that things are going on here, and it might not all be as it seems. So let's carry on and get to know the rest of the people in this facility. Wait, don't leave. You see a half-naked, thin man with an empty stare. He looks at you without blinking. His body is covered with different intrinsic tattoos, probably of prison origin. Hey, can I ask you some questions? Instead of replying, the man first loudly sniffs and spits to the side. He nods only after that. How's life here, pal? The man sniffs again without saying anything. You lose all hope of getting a reply before he finally starts talking. His voice sounds like it's coming from far away. I'm like I'm in a dream, man. After they knifed me, I decided to treat myself to some tranquilizers. But, yeah. What were you asking me? It doesn't really matter, my man. Can I ask you something? The man spits on the ground and quietly eyes you with an empty stare. Tell me about this place. The man looks around and blinks. He then turns to you and says, "What? What do you want from me? Quit messing with me, man. I'm guarding the base, you know. The base, which is in the old factory." Wow, what a scene. Can I ask you something else? There's no real ask to say, like, what's wrong with you? What are you busy with? The man touches his face, seems like he forgot his body shape, since he looks surprised afterwards. Yeah, you think I'm some junkie? I'm guarding the factory. I've got duties. You freak. I have duties to walk around, you know, and wait. And what am I doing? Oh, right, yeah, guarding the base. Can't you see? Wow, this dude is fucked up. Tell me about some rumours. The man livens up slightly and gives you a semblance? Oh, sorry. Sorry, my brain for a moment then. Gives you the semblance of a smile. You notice his teeth are rotten. Most are blackened. Some are gone completely. Ever heard of the Hypnotoad? The Hypnotoad? Where could this mythical creature have come from? If only I knew a robot called Bender. I was watching it on TV. You know, the channel Royce Natzameni uses to brainwash the local idiots. They lie about everything. Fake news, I tell ya. Old media can't give us anything new. But long live the thieves. But what? Sorry? What the fuck is... This dude is mental. Anti-radiation chemical, take before exposure. This dude is properly mental. Now I'm just going to leave him. Crazy fool. And that's why you don't do drugs, kids. At least not the hard ones. And let's be realistic. Most things in life are drugs. Coffee, drug. Sugar, drug. Hell, even adrenaline's a drug. So, yeah. Have you got... Pretty sure that's a woman. Pretty sure that's a woman. But we'll stick with the inside of the compound for now. I'm not going to go in there yet. I'm in here. Hello? Is there anything that we can perhaps partake in? No? No? Okay. So we've got a number of dudes around here. Oh, hang on. I didn't speak to them. Where did they come from? Okay, well, let's start with these two then. Before you stands an old man with a scruffy beard. His unhappy gaze is upon a wounded man lying in the bed. The old man sighs from time to time, looking over the yellowing bandages on his friend's chest and stomach. Greetings, sir. Greetings, sir. I cannot help but notice that you are in an awful mood. No, I don't think so. Hey, why so sad? Why so disturbed? Why so sad? You old folks... You old fucks dropped the soap again. Jesus. Oh. You know, this is... Hello? Okay. I didn't know there was a review button. These do anything? No? Okay. Oh. Greetings, sir. I cannot help... No, This is where I love tabletop RPGs, because I could just put in my own line, just be like, so, how are you doing? I see you need some help. Is your friend okay? But no. Why so sad? Why so disturbed? The man looks at you with disgust. What? You blind or something? Can't you see there, a wounded man? Here with us? Loika, my pal. He got knifed, by the bastards that came from the woods to attack the village. Who are you, anyway? What did you want? If you have nothing important, you'd better go. I'm doing a shitty job at healing my pal, as it is. Someone knifed your pal over there? Yeah. Some of the freaks wandering the backwoods did this to him. One good thing is that we got them all in the end. I see. Can I ask you some questions? Fine. Maybe I'll tell you something interesting. Okay. How's life? We already talked about life, I think. Fair enough. Tell me about this place. Factory. Probably not the greatest place to rebuild civilization, but it suits our needs just fine. We cope. Still beats living in the wilds, I guess. Ooh, excuse me. What are you busy with? In the old age, field work is not that... Oh, sorry. In my old age, field work's not that easy. I mostly help out with advice, but on some occasions I do something more action-orientated. Okay. Any rumours? I saw many riffraffs in my time. I even acted like one many years ago. Lots of folks went to heaven because of what I did to them. But these three brothers that wanted to join us a few months ago, damn, they were complete savages. More than any bandits I've ever met. Even the young one was completely crazy. Dan sent them on a test mission. They didn't return from it though. So maybe we won't have crazy people like that joining our ranks after all. Okay. Nope, that's okay. So just in case we have a challenge here and I accidentally kill him. You never know with ill people. Like, oh, medicine test. A medicine check. Oh, you killed them. Fuck. A man shivers slightly on a dirty bed. He looks into the ceiling with unblinking eyes whilst breathing heavily. His wide chest is bandaged sloppily with yellow rags. What you staring? I have plenty of holes in me already, without you making another one with your gaze. I just wanted to talk. The wounded man lifts himself up barely and talks to you. Well, what did you want to talk about? Who are you? Leonard the... What the fuck? Hitchoker? Hitchoker? I have no idea. Those who have reason to fear me call me Lenin Petrova. For my pals, I'm just... What did I call him then? Lenki? Nice to meet you, Lenki. And my name is Labot. Yagor the Screwdriver. Conan the Barbarian. Labot. A name like all the rest. I've heard worse. How dare you? No one here is called Labot. Tell me about this place. A nice place, right? We settled here a few years ago. Got scared at first, cause it seems like it's too large for us to defend against other gangs. But then we we fortified. Some gangs lived in the old barns. Some settled in tents, but we've got a fucking factory. Now that's a base to die for. Even though ever thought about resuming production? You're crazy, man. How do you resume something which stopped even before the war hit? Although, maybe someone smarter than me would have a different view. I get your point. What's wrong with you? Go for it, what's wrong with you? The bandit laughs out loud. What, you blind? I got knifed, you idiot. Knifed by a fucking kid. Happened a month ago when we heard some rumours about a gang of crazies coming to Ostronoya from far away. Those guys were scavengers, animals. People like them burn villages they pass through on a whim. We didn't want that fate for them. We survived by taking protection money from that village, don't you know? Therefore we fight for it when it's in trouble. I'm just going to stop doing the pained voice, it's annoying me now. So we decided to ambush those folks on the road. We snuck out into the woods, hid ourselves waiting for them to pass by. For them to pass. Opened fire suddenly and put half of them down in an instant, but the other half of the gang, goddamn, they were really crazy. Let me know in the comments if you want me to carry on doing the voices. I can, it's just it takes longer, so you get less done. But by all means, let me know and I will keep it up, or stop it altogether. They didn't panic, they didn't run. They attempted a melee. They literally ran into our guns, wielding knives, clubs, even some pointed sticks. In the case of some of them. Sure, we got them all in the end, but not before one stuck a shiv into my stomach. Took me by surprise, the dirty fuck. I was reloading when he came at me. A crazed kid, nothing else. I messed him up real good, I won't lie. I hit his head so hard it shattered. But, like I said, he managed to stick me like a pig before all that. And now I'm half dead. Well, goes without saying the guys didn't leave me to die. Washed the wound, bandaged me up, and the best they could, the best they were able. But that's not enough, you know. I'm dead already. Unless a real doctor comes to look at my wounds. A proper pre-war doc. Like that one in the village not far from here. Mikey, his name was? Mikey is his surname. No, Mikey, his surname was. That's an odd... I think. But what are the odds of him coming over here for a house call? And if we force him, he'll just kill me and say that there was nothing he could do. He's a man of principle and he hates our kind. True. Haha. Haha. It's great that you have been stabbed. It's amazing, yet... that you got stabbed. In the amazing yet distant country of India, they would call it karma. Kind of. But we are definitely getting an odd story from this place. Because they seem to see themselves as police and protectors, which is odd. Normally bandits aren't smart enough to understand that they actually have to protect their interests, but like what they're doing, going out to a town to protect it. Okay. I can talk to the doctor for you. The man looks at you. The man looks at you with distrust. Are you serious, pal? Because there's no reason to con a dead man. But in case you are for real, I'd pay you well. All the money, all the ammo I've got, it would be yours. Damn it. I'll give you my last pair of pants if you pull this off. I do not appreciate... Hang on, I do not promise anything, but I will try. I promise. I did not yet decide whether I want to help you or not. Let's talk first. I do not promise anything, but I will try. The wounded man lifts himself up with much more effort. You'd saved my life, and I'd owe you for... Hang on. And I will owe you for life. No, I think that'll do. I think that'll do. That was more than enough talking from those people. Ooh. I got sand in my boot again. I mean, not sure that would be a massive problem, you know. Would you really bring it up? I've got sand in my boot. Yeah. Well, if no one's gonna stop me, then you bet your ass I'm gonna pilfer as much as I can. Does anyone... Can we zoom out a bit more? No. Ooh. Hello. Hello. No, 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 don't do that. Oh, what is that all? Oh, sadness. I was hoping we could get all of them as well. Let's just make sure I'm not gonna get... Holy shit, they didn't care. Oh, hang on. I get the feeling he might care if I try and take that. Can I take that? Give me your loot. Give me your loot. Let's just have a look what we've just got. God damn it, wrong one. Hiccups. I hate you. So we just got some 5.45 rounds, 9mm, good, good, some 7.62, that's nice, and some 14.5. So I'm not a massive gun person. I know a little bit just from being a gamer, and I know a little bit because my dad's a bit of a military nerd. But 14.5? I don't remember ever hearing an ammo like that. So let me know. I mean, it could just be the Russian ammo type. Before you stands a muscular man with a buzz cut, wearing a dirty t-shirt. On his wide-necked shoulders, there's a simple yet expensive tattoo. Yeah, it says expensive. The word mama. Circled by a bleeding arrow pierced heart. His outy face doesn't show any interest towards you. His meaty eyebrows almost connect when he denounce you're about to speak with him. Also, ooh, shotgun shells. Hey there, can I ask you some questions? What? Are you here to interview me about my criminal record? Yeah. Okay. I was part of such a deal once, back before the war. When I served my time in prison, one day they sent over some students who were learning the profession of prison guards. So they interviewed us on random stuff. Gawked at us too. I felt like I was a rock star or an animal in a zoo. Anyway, what did you want to know from me? That was a very odd. How's life? I'd say I'm living like a hungry lost dog, but I don't want to compare myself with some mutt. Man's best friend, yeah, right. More like the best friend of any stranger that would feed it. Nah, I don't want to be compared with no filthy thing. So, I'll say I'm living like a wolf. Yeah, that's about right. Okay, tell me about this place. On cold nights, it seems like even feral animals have better lives, but all in all, it's an okay place. There was a factory here once, so as you can see, but the guys fortified it. Okay, and made it livable. Also, it's a great for survivalism. Oh no, it's surveillance. See my little dyslexic brain working. Yeah, it's great for surveillance. You can see all over the surrounding lands from here. Yeah, you got a good point. What are you busy with? What else can an honest man do in a den of thieves? I guard, I patrol. If someone finds a good place to loot, I take part in the expedition. When it's time to get the taxes from nearby villages, I do that too. They're lazy people when it comes to paying taxes. Good thing my fist's quicker than peace. Good thing my fist quickened their pace, one broken nose at a time. Man cracks his knuckles in a... Oh, I don't know if I like you lot. Know any rumours? I was quite the rumour monger some time ago. 10 years ago, to be precise. I was literally obsessing over heresy on... Heresy? On a... particular topic. I asked everyone about, but nobody could tell me any rumours about it, because it concerned a place that was considered far away even before the war, and now considered unreachable. But one day, me and my boys, we got ourselves a merchant. From distant lands. He had a portable safe travelling with him, and he didn't want to open it, so the boys sent me to help him remember the combination. But when I got to him, I started asking about my thing instead. Tell me, I said, is there still a city called Dyslexic near Kobrofagit? Did it survive the war? Is it safe? The merchant said nothing at first. I asked him again, like I did to thousands of others, but he wasn't like them, because he finally gave me an answer. After whipping and crying for a bit, what did he say? There is no more, he said. The city only lived in local legends. I travelled near the place it once occupied with the Gawon Joe caravan, and didn't even see a single building left. It's a buried place now, a place of ash and sun-bleached rocks. That's how he answered, you know. I should have felt happy about it. Finally, my rumour hunt was over, but instead, getting all sentimental, I strangled him. What? I strangled him and sacked his fucking lockbox in a ditch. Oh, and I strangled him and sank his lockbox into a ditch. Because that city was my birth. Was my city of birth. Yep. I left Mama there. I left without saying goodbye. Deep in my heart I always knew the city was probably destroyed in the war. I felt that Mum never survived. How could she? Yeah. I guess I always knew that I'd never see her again. I had doubts, and doubts gave me hope, and then that fucking merc told me his words. He severed this hope from my soul, and I still see the ash and the sun-bleached rocks he told me about, you know? The ash, what was left from my home, my mum, and Yuri, my older brother. This is why I'll tell you the following. Don't ask about rumours. Sometimes it's better not to know. What a story. Can I ask you something? Goodbye. Wow. Okay. Interesting. Very, very interesting. Another little... Actually, how long has it been? No, it's still good. It's still good. Let's have a talk with this dude, but first, coffee. The nectar of the gods, if the gods exist. A bold, bearded man wearing a pre-war tracksuit is standing in front of you. He's staring intensely at the ground, as though his shaved head is troubled by some heavy thoughts. However, as he feels you approach him, he flinches and speaks to you first. His voice sounds almost timid. Oh, hello there. What brings you here? What are you beefing about, big guy? The man looks around him nervously and turns back to you. A fake smile appears on his face. And then, never mind. I'm not beefing about anything. Whatever made you think that? I hope this isn't like a one-time deal. Come on, you can tell me. Oh, I can keep a secret. Man only shakes his head and lowers his gaze. What do you have? Ooh, a sharpened knife. Okay. I don't want to use strength because I'm not strong. I'm just going to go with... Alright, fair enough. No, do you know what? We'll come back to him. Although, can we do it again? Yes, we can. Okay, no, never mind. Do I load it? No, it should be fine. So we'll talk to him another time. Have we talked to this individual? Don't think we have. Don't run away from me. Let me boop you with your shovel. You see an, energetic man. He looks around 25. He is wearing a simple jacket. He smiles at you when you move in closer. Hey, can I ask you some questions? Hey there, wanderer. Ask all you like. I have nothing to do apart from chatting. The day is too calm for anything else. Let's see what you have. You have a medal. Fair enough. How's life? It's okay. I left the guys I was hanging out with before, and thank God for that. With my new crew, I don't feel like the scum of the earth anymore. Here, in the factory, we're all men of a higher purpose. Yeah, that we are. Jeez. Wow, you think... Sounds almost like he thinks they're a religion. A higher purpose. And that's just great. Can I ask you some... Tell me about the place. Look around, quite the place, right? Well, all of this is ours, you know? Me and the boys, we own it. Excuse me, not bad, huh? It will last a lifetime. Some guys are resting and others are on patrol duty. Now, that's what I call a living. I see, okay. What are you busy with? What do you think I'm doing? I'm just chatting, thinking about stuff. Or All that whilst watching the perimeter so nobody gets in or... No one gets in without an invite or a bullet hole in the face. It's my day off, but still I stay vigilant. Why did you get the day off? All of my days are days off. Students live lives between exams. We live life between raids. Every day is a holiday when we don't have to mess anyone up. Okay. Any rumours? Huh. A few... A few something or other of gossip. Respect, my man. Ever heard of the Shrieking Forest? It's a place in the west. Never been there myself, but people say it looks like any ordinary little grove. Nothing special about it, but some days trees that grow there start shrieking without any wind. Oh, shaking. Don't you dare laugh, it's completely serious. I once told this story to a scientist. He laughed too. He said it can't be true. Maybe an earthquake? Only happened where the tectonic plates... Oh. Where the tectonic plates collide or something like that. Maybe you want to give me some reason, huh? Well, don't. As a guy who grew up in a home located near the railway tracks, I can honestly say that I don't need no tectonic plates to make the ground shake. All you need is a heavy train to pass by. Before the war, we had heavy-duty trains pass near my home. Each time that happens, the windows shook inside our flat, and even the doors creaked and opened on their own sometimes. There must be an underground train system under that little grove. Trains made from surviving members of the... Yeah, I don't know. Or something even scrappier yet. Okay, goodbye, you crazy. Did we see what you had? Yes, we did. Okay, this place is getting weirder and weirder by the moment. Well, there are two people out here, and then we have the main boss, the guys with guns, and I did notice there's a prisoner in here. Too close. No, we can't see in there. Not yet. So, another swag of coffee. And let us go and talk to this individual and see what he has to say. You see a tall man with a moustache, dressed in a sports jacket, an assault rifle in his hands. Looks like a toy. An assault rifle in his hands looks like a toy, and his wild smile invites conversation. Has he genuinely got a toy? Hey there. Why not? Ask away. How are things in general? I'm alright. I've recently got back from patrolling the area, safe and sound. Isn't that great? I even found something during my patrols. It was so heavy that I barely managed to carry it here. That's what I call luck. Every time I go on a patrol, I find something. He smiles widely and closes his eyes, probably remembering something wonderful. Or meet someone. It's good to be lucky. Can I ask you something? Tell me about this place. What is there to tell? Can't you see? Comrade, criminals occupy the former factory. It has good territory and dislocation. It's strategically important. At first, a small group came, they made their home here, then the other people joined them, from all walks of life. Everyone wants to live. It's better here than staying alone in the wasteland where one may not survive the night. Still, on average, 2 people a week come here. Some move on as soon as they see us, others stay with us. But the saddest part is that some will never leave this place. They were unfortunate to meet the wrong guards, the guard shift at the gates. So be careful here, stay alert. Okay. What are you doing here? Unlike everyone else, I used to survive with one... I have no idea, click you in the north. And now, I'm with the criminals. But don't worry, I'm not a bad... I'm not a bad person. I don't wreak havoc. I guess my comrade criminals understand it too. They don't make me do anything I wouldn't. It's more convenient and reassuring for them if I guard them, or do the reconnaissance, and I get to use this place too. Okay, fair enough. Got any good rumours? The wasteland is getting more and more dangerous. The animals begin to change and to reproduce with great speed. You can't move about without jumping into them. The chances to avoid an encounter with them are nearly zero, so be prepared. Okay. Fair enough. How long was that? We will get... So, hang on. I am also wearing my contacts today. Well, I couldn't be bothered to put my glasses on, so my reading is a little bit worse. No, I reckon we could do her, and then in the next, we may do the main boss. So, I think she's a she. I get the feeling you see a skinny lady with huge blue eyes. You see a skinny lad with huge blue eyes who watches you closely from under a red scarf that covers his face. His eyes are inexplicably sad. Hey there, can I ask you some questions? Hello, what do you want? The boy's voice is high, but he does his best to make it sound deeper, which only results in it sounding more funny. Who are you? You don't look like the local folks. My name's Dimmer. I'm a gangster too. Burst out laughing. Are you indeed a gangster? Have you been taking... Hang on. Burst into laughter. Are you indeed a gangster? Have you been taking candy from young kids or writing bad words on farm walls? Yeah, why not? The strip of the boy's face you're able to see goes the same colour as his scarf. A moustached man next to him casts you a look full of suspicion and grasps more firmly at his assault rifle. Very funny. I'm a valuable member of the team. I can guard and also do house chores, and if you don't like it, you're free to go back where you came from. Got it? Attention, the boy's eyes dart around. His voice cracks. This might be bad. I'm glad we saved it. Wait a second. You're hiding something. Tell me what's wrong. Come on, Spitter. We'll go with that one. The boy shoots you a quick look at the the boy shoots a quick look at the moustached guard next to him and folds his arms on his chest. I'm not hiding anything. If you don't believe me, well, you don't have to. You have the right not to? Okay, we'll ask some more questions. Aren't you a bit young to be associated with gangsters? I'm not. I can blow your brains out anytime. Attention, the boy's eyes dart around. His voice cracks. No, it's not good. What is this place and what are you doing here? It's an old factory. Dan's headquarters in this part of the land, and I keep order here, and if you don't like it, you'll have to put up with it. Got it? Okay, I get it. Any idea what the factory folks are up to? They want to secure support of the local residents and start restoring peace in these lands. A great plan, if you ask me. But the methods they use, it's not for me to decide. It's up to Dan, whatever. Okay, well, we shall leave you now. Suspicious young boy who's more than likely a woman. Because we've had a couple of opportunities to try. Plus, I haven't seen any men wearing clothes like that. But that's just what I think. So, it is about that time that we end this episode off. Yes, I know, time does fly when we're finding out about gangsters and thieves and murderers. So in the next episode, we will speak to the boss, I guess, and then we'll see what's going on inside with the armed individual. I hope you've enjoyed this episode of Atom RPG and are looking forward to the next one. So, nothing else to say other than take care, everyone, and as always, bye-bye for now.